Good morning, everybody. It was an awesome weekend. Awesome weekend. Absolutely amazing. Well, I just hit my chair and threw me forward. I just absolutely loved learning more about how I can mentor better, how I can help you guys better. It was just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I could go on and on and on and on. I've got almost a full book. I don't have it in here. I was going to show you my book, but it's a full book just full of notes and how I can improve and what I can do. So it was fantastic. But one of the things that I really wanted to hit again and again and again, and I keep hitting it several times, but it just keeps coming back, is the importance of letting go of our negative emotions. People, they hold us back. Man, the more I get into this, the more I realize, the more I study, the more I learn, our negative emotions hold us back. So, that brings me to my next quest of my adventure is, for those who don't know, I do personal mentoring. That is a paid thing. I do have to provide for my family. I have to take care of my family. And there's a lot of us. And the knowledge that you gain when you're working one-on-one with somebody, it's customized, it's personal. You make all the adjustments. So I do mentor. But I am going to start a group, and I haven't decided how this all going to work out yet, where I'm going to go more in detail about the very specific things that I'm talking about here. I mean, dive a lot deeper. Instead of just it being a 5-10 minute deal like these are, it's going to be 20, 30 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe even longer. But it's just going to just dive right into how to approach things, what you should do, and I've got my office all set up. I can't wait to show you guys. I'll have to take a photo and I'll maybe post it with this video. But over here I've got my whiteboard so I can set up, and now I can start writing out all the different things I want to talk to you about and illustrate it, and just I'm so excited about it. It's just so exciting. And so as part of that is somehow I don't, like I said, I'm still trying to figure out the details, but I'm going to start training you more if you want it. And I'll let you, it's kind of a teaser right now because I haven't even worked it out in my mind. It just came to me over the weekend. But let me know if you're interested. Otherwise, I'll just find out when I put it out there and we'll see who's interested. But the weekend was absolutely amazing because I realize how amazing you guys really are. The more I discover the power of each individual, it's just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I went and mentored a young lady this morning, and she's doing so well. I don't think she realizes how well she's doing, but she's just doing so well. She's progressing. She's starting to be a little more positive about herself. She's letting go of the past, the negative feelings. But I realized I pushed her too hard. And if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pushed so much. I realize we need to step back. In life, we have people that we want to help, we want to encourage, we want to support, we want to inspire, we just want to, go! And we just want to do everything we want. We want to push them. We want to push them to success. And we have to step back and say, is this my agenda or is this their agenda? Is this something they want or is it just what I want? And if it's something that they want and not necessarily what I want, then I've got to balance. I've got to meet the individual where they're at. And it's the same way with you. With our children, we have to meet them where they're at. We can't just expect, just because this is what we want and this is what we think you need to do, this is what we're going to do. It doesn't work that way. I thought I could kind of push her a little harder and faster to start seeing more improvement more quickly. And I realized that was not a good thing. I was about to say bad Tony, but it wasn't a bad Tony. It was just I made a mistake. Excuse me. I got the hiccups all of a sudden. I made a mistake. And instead of thinking of the individual where they are at in their situation right now, I was pushing. And I thought, how many times I do that with my children? How many times I do that with my spouse? How many times I do that with, friends and family and other people? Where I just want to push them. I know, and it's hard when you know what will help them. But here's the thing. Unless they're ready and willing to do the baby steps, when you push, it's like pushing them away, pushing them off a cliff that they're not ready for without any kind of safety harnesses. We have to be careful that as we go down throughout life with the connections and relationships we form, that we don't push them, that we guide them, that we lead them, that we help them. With my children, I frequently, this is the one, I'm not a perfect guy, just so you know. My children, there's so much I want to do for them. I see their potential. I see this giant of individuals that they are. But they're doing things that I don't want them to do. I don't think they should do. And it's hard. It's hard. You just want to say, "Whoa!" and pull those reins back and tell them to get back in the seat and you're going to lead now. It doesn't work that way. They don't grow. They don't progress if you do that. All you can do is gently lead and gently guide them. And you hope that as you gently lead and guide them and you bring them to this pool of water that is so delicious, that is like going to give them the strength, the empowerment, the motivation, the excitement in life, that as you lead and you guide them there, that when they get to that pool, that they'll want to drink. And that they'll want to keep drinking and drinking and drinking and just fill up. But you can't force them. You can't make anybody do something they don't want to do. And you can't push somebody beyond their limits of where they're at right now. We have to acknowledge where we are at. We have to acknowledge where they are at. And then we have to acknowledge that where we want them to go. So if the future is over here, I'm going to move over just a bit. So if the future's over here and they're back here, and we know what will get them to this future, we have to slowly lead them there. We can't push them there. That's what I tried. I tried pushing. I tried pushing my kids. I tried pushing my wife. I tried pushing. This is where you need to be. This is what's going to make you happy. You got to get there. And so I push. I just push. I keep pushing. Well, the more I push, they push back. And when you have two forces that are pushing against each other, there is no progress being made. Zero. You're at a standstill. So when you realize that you've pushed and you've pushed too hard, you've offended, you've made somebody mad, you upset them somehow, step back, create a safety and let them know, hey, I'm sorry. I did not realize that I had pushed too hard, and I'm sorry. When we create that safety and we create that boundary and that acknowledgement, that recognition of what we did, it's opening up the doors of communication again. Nobody likes to be pushed. I don't like to be pushed. And it's funny that even though we know we don't like to be pushed, we push. Why is it we do that? I don't know. Psychology. Well, I'll figure that out someday and I'll let you know. But we push and we push and we push. And the more we push, the more resistance. And it's like, no, get away, get lost, beat it. I don't care. Shut up. I hate you. Blah, 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 blah. All of this negative emotion that they have pinned up, that they haven't been able to get rid of, just comes out at you. We have to get it out, but we can't push. We have to gently lead and guide them. That's my hope for you today. To look at those people in your life that you can gently lead and guide to whatever it is, the success, to the doors that will open up. I don't know what it is for you. I don't know each of your children's situation. I don't know your own personal situation. I don't know even if you have children. But I do know, because you're listening to this, that you are amazing. That I do know. And that I know because you're taking the steps. You're taking steps to progress and to improve and to get better. And that makes you amazing. And you're part of this group. And that's amazing. So thank you so much for listening. Please share this. Let other people know. Please let other people know who might need a mentor, that I'm willing to mentor them. You can call me and get the details about it. It's 801-787-5765. Call, get the details about how I might be able to mentor you, how I can help you progress in your life to accomplish and achieve and to succeed at the goals that you set. I also look forward to speaking. I love speaking with youth. I love speaking with business groups and with parents and families and stuff like that. So I look forward to those opportunities. So if there's an opportunity that I might be able to speak at a group or a business that you attend, please let me know. Please reach out, let me know. I would love to. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for the value you give me and just trust and sharing this message. Thank you for listening and wanting to improve. Thank you for being the great person you are. Thank you for discovering the talents and the abilities that you have that are deep inside. Thank you for being you. I mean, just you right now as you are right here. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful, make it a wonderful, fantastic, amazing day, because you are amazing. Go out, make sure that we're not pushing, create safety barriers and boundaries. Let them know that you care, but don't push. Allow them, meet them where they're at. Love them, care for them, and then lead with love and compassion. That's what I hope for you. And also, remember, process that junk. Get rid of those negative feelings. I tell you, they're holding us back. Process them, get rid out of them. All right? Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Make it an amazing, fantastic, fabulous day, because you are amazing. Thank you.